Yo, it's your boy DRINKSAKI, and I'm back today with another video for y'all. Hope you guys are having a great week. Hope your day is going good. Don't forget to stay hydrated. You know what? Let's take a sip right now together. Alright, so today I just want to talk about my thoughts on Warzone 2 right now. Let's see, how can we start this? So the other day, I got my first Warzone 2 win, right? And you think, from how I played, like how solid I was on the first Warzone, that this wouldn't be such a big deal, you know? Like, I wouldn't be making a video or like talking over a video about it. You know, like, you might just see me just put up the gameplay and, like, you know, here's Warzone win 1, 2, 3. Sadly, that wasn't the case, man. When Warzone 2 came out, I wasn't just getting dubs back to back with my team or anything like that. It's actually been kind of a dry slate right now, like a dry spell right now. Not because I don't know. It's a mix of, I enjoy the game. I like the proximity chat. I like the gameplay. You know, like, I don't mind a little bit more tactical based game. It gives me PUBG vibes. Like, this is like an advanced PUBG. That's first person. And they also have a third person mode, which is actually kind of crazy because when I played that literally felt like PUBG and I was mad comfortable. But anyways, let's get back to what I was talking about. Warzone 2. Lots of ups, lots of downs, right? A lot of mixed feelings online. You go on Twitter, YouTube, you're gonna see a lot of different opinions. You're gonna see the sweats, you're gonna see the casuals, the dads, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all there. It's pretty interesting to look at, so you get to see I get to see your guys' opinions, like you guys, you the viewers, you know, we get to see which your guys' thoughts are. And I felt like with all the content coming out with Warzone 1, your guys' thoughts were kind of flooded, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like your opinions, like your more, let's say, your more common opinions weren't getting as much light. I feel like because of what type of content was coming out, how fast paced it was, and how easy it is to do good in the game, but how hard it is to keep doing good, if that makes sense. It attracted a lot of different eyes, you know, and it attracted a lot of different eyes on different things. But I would be a liar if I said, while I was slide canceling, breaking cameras, trying to do like cool 360 maneuvers, I would be lying if I said there weren't a lot of people throughout that time that complained about the slide canceling, that complained about the fast gameplay. And they always would bring up a point where this isn't like a traditional BR, you know? I always heard that. I always heard it, but you know, I was locked in. We're doing our thing, we're grinding out, we're enjoying it. We're having a great time. So I didn't really consider any of that, or I didn't even consider a day where this might change. But you know what? It came. It happened. And this is how I dealt with it. You know, this is how I dealt with it. So now let's go back a little bit. I play this game a lot offline, off stream. If you guys know me, you know I stream pretty fucking consistent. Like, I'm on this bitch all the time, right? But lately, I haven't been on Call of Duty at least as much. And you guys might think, like, it's because he doesn't like the game, you know, blah, blah. It's weird. It's more of like, it's not like I don't like the game. It's more of, I want to put some time away to accept that it's a different game completely. And to look at it from a whole different perspective. Because as much as I enjoyed the proximity chat, the new game, you know, the new game hype and excitement, there was something that I was still trying to hold on to, and I think it was like my pride, like my ego from the last Call of Duty. Like, I felt like such a fucking beast on that one, that when I came to this one and I was like shit and mad uncomfortable, I took it as like, damn bro, like I just suck at the game. Like, I'm just boo-boo, like I'm washed, bro. Like, they took away movement and I can't do shit now. Like, now I'm just running into people getting outgunned. on top of the skill-based hit regs, you know, like if I run up on somebody or multiple people, I might blick one or two, but the third or fourth that's gonna be a clean kill for them. So, as a real gamer, as a true gamer, what a true gamer would do, I took a second, I reevaluated things, and I started fucking grinding. I started watching YouTube vids. I started going back into my roots. I tapped in with streams. Shouts out to Papa Apathy. I've been in my man's streams for a minute, just studying the landscape, studying the gameplay. He's been rocking with Symphony, Slacked, and just different people throughout the time, and I've watched his ups and downs. I watched him grind through doing all right, like how we all were in multiplayer, to damn, we gotta discover a new landscape in Warzone 2. So I studied it, I watched how they played, and I tried to duplicate it, and guess what happened? It didn't work for me. It didn't work for me. I was still like, man, I can't win these games. I come up 9, 10 kills plus. We get this fucking the third, fourth circle. GG's. Team on top of the mountain. Team kicking it on the side of the mountain. I started to realize something. This isn't Call of Duty anymore. At least from what I remember. This is more of like PUBG. And when I switched that whole way of thinking around, I did a whole, I don't even want to say a 180 or 360. We might have did a 1080. We might have busted a quadruple flip down a 20 stair set. That's how intense this moment was to me. When I came to this realization, this isn't Call of Duty. This gameplay is PUBG. And what we all know about PUBG is that PUBG, the most important thing is positioning. Not just ordinary positioning, I'm talking about actively rotating. And all my PUBG goats out here, you know, you don't have to camp in PUBG to get a lot of kills and win the game easily, you know, or with your overwhelming skill and IQ. You can rotate after every kill and move just as much as someone who might be really gunny, but just play a little bit smarter, you know. Instead of running directly at someone, you might be running laterally. Just be the makeup for, you know, you might be going down in elevation to get him. So you're like, you know what, I'm gonna push him, but laterally up in elevation. So if I fight this dude for 5 minutes, I'm gonna have enough time to make it up the rest of this mountain, still be in circle to hold more people out. Or worst case scenario, I get third party, now you can dip away, or you have a place to, you know, you're not gonna get held down and then the storm is gonna push you and then it's a battle in the gas. That won't happen. So once I put 2 and 2 together, it clicked. And not only did we start playing way better as a team, individually, not only that, but we came across our first dub. It was a hard-earned dub, but as I was playing, I was noticing, man, this game feels a lot easier than the last few games, bro. I noticed we were locked in. We were locked the fuck in. The flow state was on our side. We started reading lanes, bro. We weren't hesitating. We were hella confident. Guess what happened? We got that dub, man. We got that dub. But I just thought, you know, I want to share my experience, share my opinion. So at the end of all that, I fucks with the game. This game is fire. This game is tight. This is not the Call of Duty we once knew. And I'm talking about MW 2019. This is like a combination of our older Call of Duties, like, you know, MW3 Saga to original Call of Duty 4. You know, it's like that, but better graphics. But the most important thing I feel is the map size and how the map is built. I feel like the map is a lot wider. It's not as tight as a normal Call of Duty map. Then we could be talking about in terms of the individual towns or cities, or the map as a whole. It feels a little bit more spread out and wider than a typical multiplayer map, you know what I'm saying? Perfect example is let's see, when you're getting shot at and you're trying to run away, it feels like there's not enough alleyways or turns or windows to maneuver around, you know? So you can't make up for the lack of movement with map awareness to an extent. If you know that there's a lot of alleyways in this one town in particular, and then you're gonna, you know, you're gonna keep it to your side so you can play it just in case you get pushed, W decision. But if you're not thinking about it like that, bro, like, there's only so many places in the map that are gonna have a good place where you could be running through windows and the connecting alleyways, you know what I'm saying, and avoid bullets and to reposition fast. Like, most of the time you're gonna be on a hillside, you're gonna be on the outskirt of a town. There might be hella people on every rooftop, so you can't just do that play. You're gonna have to try to figure out a different angle on them. It just feels a little wider, you know? So you can't use your basic multiplayer gunning skills, is what I'm saying, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. You can't run out there like you're on normal Call of Duty multiplayer timing. So it's a combination of PUBG, huge map. And when I say huge, so when I'm saying huge map, I'm thinking of the time it takes for you to run from one place to another place. You know, I'm thinking about the time it takes for one person to break a corner and to catch up to you when you're trying to run away after a gunfight. It's a little bit more spread out. It's a little wider. So when you do want to run away from a gunfight, you know, the chances are you actually getting away are slim unless you already had some type of positioning in hand before you started fighting. But if not, man, like, the dude's just gonna run around that same spot and see you running 20 feet straight. He's gonna see you sprinting 20 feet forward until you can finally hit a turn to get behind something. Your best case scenario is to just fight them all, you know, and to have a better positioning off the first gunfight, the first get-go. Anyways, I'm kind of ranting now, but I like the game. We finally got our dub, man. It was super accomplishing. It also completed the formula in my mind, so now I feel like we can get countless dubs now. Now I feel like the amount of dubs we can get are endless. But it wouldn't have happened unless I let go of what I knew from the last Call of Duty. Like, I can't even treat this game as Call of Duty. I have to look at it like PUBG. And once I make that switch in my head, it's GG's. It's up, bro. But I just noticed that was my main problem when trying to adapt to this game, and I just wanted to speak on it, share my thoughts and my opinions coming from a dude who's a super sweaty motherfucker, breaking cameras and shit, trying to hit like the most easiest kill. Coming from that point of view, I wanted to give you guys my thoughts on this new Call of Duty. So I want to know what you guys think about it. If you agree, disagree, or conflicted, or maybe you feel hella similar to how I'm feeling, let me know in the comments below. But you guys have an amazing rest of your day, rest of your night. Thank you for all the love and support. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we're on Twitch daily, so twitch.tv/DRINKSAKI. Come on by. I'm always down in the game, so we got spots open. Let's run some up. Once again, thank you everyone, and yeah, I'll see you all soon.